It is time for one of my Morgan Silver Dollar specials of the evening, certified style. Next up are two particular coins graded by PCGS that are very, very difficult to find. And I have a choice of two, and we're half the price of our closest competitor's price. Let's take a look. Check these two out, folks. 1885 and 1886. These are both made at the Philadelphia Mint, and they are PCGS 65s. Why are they special? Well, not only are we half the price of our competition for each one of these individually, so basically you could get two of ours for the price of one of theirs, but they're really, really hard to find. Now, in 1885, they made over 17 million coins. But if you look at PCGS's population report, you're going to find that of those 17.7 million coins, PCGS has only certified 14,098 coins in 65 or better. You know, when we talk about the 1% club and we say, hey, it's great to be in the 1% club. That means under 1% of the coins are known to be in this grade or better. Well, check this out. This one's 0.079%. It's not even anywhere near 1%. That's crazy, crazy scarce. Only one in every 1,262 are known in this grade of 65 or better. That's incredible. Now, 1886 is very special as well, everybody. We're talking about just under 20 million coins, was about average for the late 1880s out of Philadelphia. You're looking at 19.9 million coins made. A few more, 25,965 are known to exist, but the ratio is still very, very similar. It's still very, very, very rare. 0.13% are known in 65 grade or better, and that breaks down to 171 in every 769. So I like to give you both comparisons, the percentage side, the one in every side, because it really gives you an idea. 769 coins. Go through almost 800 coins. One of them is going to be a 65, according to the percentages, right? According to the data. Go through 1,262 coins, and you might find one, 1885, that makes the grade of a Mint State 65. Just kind of gives you an idea of how many are out there versus how many were made. Now, part of it is because these coins are made for circulation, and they put them out in circulation. So nowadays, you know, fast forward, we don't have many to go that exist in this grade. 1918, the Pittman Act came along, and they melted 60% of Morgan silver dollars. That was over 270 million coins. They didn't document what they melted. They just melted coins. They needed them. They melted them. And they didn't preserve any for any particular reason. And then in the 80s, silver hits $50 an ounce, and people were just melting coins. You know, they might have melted coins that they just stored in vaults, or they melted coins that they were melting everything because it was $50 an ounce. So take $1 and you have $50 an ounce for it. That's incredible. I'm giving you all that information because those are all the reasons why, if you look back over the years and you say, well, why are these so hard to find? Well, they melted a lot of coins. In the Pittman Act in the 80s, that people were melting coins. And now, fast forward to the year 2025, and we look back and say, in 1885, these coins were made. 17.8 million coins were made. Well, there's reasons why. Our competition wants $398 because there's only 0.079% out there in the world known to exist. PCGS populates every coin they bring through, any grade. But in 65 or better, that's only 14,000. And 65 or better on 1886, it's only 25,000 and change. That's why these two are special. Now, it's your choice, everybody. That means you don't have to buy both to get that low price of just $199.95. You can get one or the other. You're welcome to get both. You're still saving because our competition is at $398. So basically, you could buy two of ours and just be a couple bucks off one of theirs. I love that. It's like a BOGO, a couple bucks off. Get a coffee, but not at Starbucks. I shouldn't say that. But 905-11154, that's the 905-11924. Sorry, that's the item number for the 1885. And 905-11917, folks. That's the item number for the 1886. They've been making Morgan. They made Morgan dollars from 1878 on. These are the middle of the year, though, for the 1880s decade out of the main mint, the mother mint, Philadelphia Mint. No mint marks on the reverse. Philadelphia did not bear a mint mark. And they're hard to find. I look for these dates. I have a list. If you've seen me at shows, you've seen me with about 30 pages of list of coins that I'm hunting for, and these are always on the list, and I don't always find them, and it just takes a long time to accumulate enough to say, hey, we could bring them out to you folks and spend about 7 minutes talking about it. And we were lucky that we could bring out sister years here, back-to-back years, 85 and 86, for that one low price each of $199.95. So join us, folks. Join us while they last. We're under 10 on each one of these, quite a few pairs going out together. Join us online if you'd like to shop via the web. That's abccoins.com. Both of these are available online for now. If you put them in your cart, go ahead and process that whole checkout and secure your order number. That way they are earmarked for you. I am going to put a 1 minute clock up, please. So 1 minute left here, everybody, before they sell out. We're down to, again, single digits on each one of these. 1885 and 1886, the original Morgan silver dollar. They brought this back in the year 2021 because of its popularity. And it kind of reignited the love for the Morgan dollar. Bringing back the vintage coins. And these are the 80s out of Philadelphia. But these are mint state 65s. Again, incredibly difficult to find. Scarce is the perfect word when you're looking at less than 1%, less than 1/4%, less than 1/10%. That gives you an idea of how hard they are to find. So, but they're not tonight. They're right in front of you, and they're available with us here at AVC while they last. We got about another 15 seconds, folks. Grab them while they're available before they sell out. $199.95 per coin competition, just about double our price. So save while you're at it. We got to be moving on, folks. Let's see what's next.